And a very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV, shooting this on Thursday afternoon. I don't know if, actually Lucas is supposed to be here. And I'm certain he'll be here very shortly. And plus, we're having internet issues here today, so I don't know if it's recording or not, but we'll find out. And we'll all find out together probably around 9 a.m. Friday morning. Hello, this is Bruce Dickey from Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for joining today on this Friday, December 1st. It's our weekly Take the Points edition of the big show, of Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for joining. Let's tell you a little bit about a few things going on in and around the area today. In Sisney, this starts tonight, and it's going to run through tomorrow afternoon. It is the big Christmas on the Square in Sisney. Starts at 5:30 tonight as Sisney is having their Christmas on the Square both today and tomorrow. The family activities such as face painting, as well as pictures with Santa, and cake and cookie decorating, and as well, and much more will be on December 1st from 5:30 to 8, and then a tree lighting in the park at 6 p.m. This evening. That'll be a good time. The annual Christmas open house for the local businesses will be on Saturday. That's tomorrow, the 2nd, with a craft show in the community building from 8 to 1 tomorrow morning. So it's a wonderful time to get around and get a chance to see your neighbors and meet and have a good time. What else going on today? Over at the Clay County Hospital on Friday, December 1st at 9 a.m. Now, this is something you want to get to early. I know that folks travel far and wide for this. This is the big pastry sale. The big pastry sale at the Clay County Hospital, 9 a.m. this morning. The Clay County Hospital Auxiliary will have, come on through. You can come on through behind the cameras. If you can step, you won't get in the way. I am continuing.
Stay out here.
No, you're doing great. Pastry sale at the Clay County Hospital as the I Declare pastries will be for sale with the conference room open in the conference room from 9 to 4. Everyone is welcome. They're going to be accepting cash as well as checks, and even they'll accept an employee payroll deduction. That is wanting to sell some cookies right there.
Sounds to me like somebody on their payroll likes cookies. Sounds like somebody on their payroll likes cookies.
Sounds like somebody on their
like, hey,
I got to tell you,
Kevin, yeah, we'll just take it out of your paycheck.
I've had these cookies before. I don't blame these people for wanting to take it out of their payroll deduction. That'd be just fine. What else is going on? Santa at his house. That'll be in Charlie Brown Park tonight at 6 o'clock. Santa has released his schedule for when he's going to be at Charlie Brown Park. Going to be there Friday and Saturday from 6 to 8 each night. Tickets are also on sale for breakfast with Santa, as that'll be at the, tickets are required and are $5 a piece. Breakfast with Santa will be at the Outpost at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. How about 8 a.m. on Saturday, December 9th? They're available only at the Outpost or at the Chamber office. So get your tickets for Santa. That's next Saturday. But you can go see him tonight and tomorrow night. What's going on Saturday? All kinds of stuff over at the St. Stephen's Church. Now, if you didn't get enough cookies at the big pastry deal at the Clay County Hospital, the St. Stephen's Church is conducting a Christmas cookie walk at 9 a.m. They will be having their Christmas cookie walk and a basket raffle on Saturday, December 2nd from 9 a.m. until noon. Going to be homemade cookies and candy, as well as a raffle and a large assortment of gift baskets. That sounds good. Again, that's a St. Stephen's Church. You could also select your own cookies and candy or order ahead by give them a call at 662-8121 from 9 to noon on the Saturday morning. A portion of the proceeds from the sale of these cookies will be donated to the Clay County Ministerial Alliance Food Pantry. That's cool. A portion also will go to the Guadalupe Project. That's a portion of the basket raffle. Drive-through live nativity tonight or tomorrow night at the Evergreen Christian Church in Salem. Come experience the greatest story ever told while you're still in your car. I tell you what, why would you want to stay in your car if it's the greatest story ever told? You'd want to get out and play with the ducks and stuff. Donkeys, that's what I meant to say. You know, there's all kinds of
I don't know if
donkeys.
there's ducks running around, but there's probably donkeys.
Well, they probably had some. Don't you think they had some geese or something?
Maybe some geese, yeah.
Yeah. Well, chickens.
Are there ducks in the Middle East?
Sure.
Okay.
I think so.
I don't know that answer.
I don't have a clue.
I don't know that
I
answer.
think there's ducks everywhere.
Okay. All right.
I would think there'd have
It's
to
not
be.
just limited to the.
They are not just limited to the Western Hemisphere.
Okay.
Yeah, they are certainly. Wait, where do you think Peking duck comes from?
I mean,
Peking.
I mean, that's a thing, I guess. I guess Asia does have it for sure.
Asia, so I would think. Well, there's not a ton of water in the Middle East, so
Surrounded by water.
well, you got the. Well, those I tell you
It's all
what,
salt water, though.
those ducks in the Dead Sea. You know what? They're salty.
Hey, they're pre-flavored. And no brine in those.
No brining necessary on those. What else is going on here on Saturday? It's a Holiday Melodies concert. Holiday Melodies concert, that's going to be in Centralia. The Sounds of Harmony Barbershop Chorus and Forever Bronze Handbell Ensemble will be joining together for share their favorite Christmas melodies. The Sounds of Harmony is an award-winning chorus of men representing Southern Illinois and the greater St. Louis area, and singing traditions for the chorus dates all the way back 75 years. And it has often been chosen by judges as the best small chorus in the Illinois District Barbershop Harmony Singer. So there you go. That's all right. You're not going to want to miss their singing a cappella arrangements. I think they spelled a cappella wrong. No, they put a little dash, caret
Instead of a.
on top of a cappella. They put it in the wrong place. It would be first, I would think. I don't know. What else is going on Saturday? The Breakfast with Santa at the Effingham High School. This will be a nice deal. Celebrate the holiday season with the annual Breakfast with Santa, hosted by the Unit 40 Education Foundation. Enjoy a delicious pancake breakfast served with a side of rope sausage, coffee, orange juice, and milk. Kids will love creating a specialty snowman pancake.
Does this say rope sausage?
Yeah,
Does it say rope sausage?
it says rope sausage.
Is that like a sausage link? Is that what they're calling rope sausage?
Yeah, it's just not. It's
But it's breakfast, right?
yeah.
don't
But
know.
it's sausage links, but they're tied.
I don't know that I've ever had
they're not tied,
rope
but they're-
sausage for breakfast like that.
Well, it's the same as a link, but I mean, but they're uncut. So they hold.
So you've eaten it that way?
Oh sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
I've
hold,
never had.
Oh yeah, they hold.
I love sausage links.
Oh yeah, they hold the moisture.
Okay. I'm down with it. I've just never had that
Yeah,
way.
it's really good. Yeah, it's how
I
the
can-
Zerlini. That's how the Zerlinis did.
I could probably eat 3 foot of rope sausage for breakfast. Easy.
Good luck to you.
I do. I would.
Good luck getting through the day without a nap after that.
I didn't say I wasn't going to take a nap.
But that's a Breakfast with Santa. Again, it's at the Effingham High School. Well, you don't want to miss it, and that'll be a lot of fun. All proceeds benefit the Unit 40 Foundation mission to provide teacher grants and continuing education scholarships as well. And tickets are maybe purchased at the door. It said here how much they were, but I missed saying it, didn't I? How much do you think those tickets are? It doesn't say. I missed saying it. They're probably cheap. Buy 2, they're small. One other thing to tell you about downtown Effingham's Hometown Christmas is this Saturday. The Downtown Effingham Group and McHugh Hospitality Group, as well as Hampton Inn Suites, invite you to the Downtown Effingham Hometown Christmas to share the Christmas traditions and family fun with a day full of activities for the young as well as the young at heart. Downtown will be transformed into a winter wonderland on Saturday, December 2nd from 1 o'clock to 8 o'clock. It'll be packed full of activities for the young and old at heart. Young and young at heart. That's what I meant to say. The mistletoe market will return. Santa's arrival is on Saturday night. The Centenary United Methodist Church will host a live nativity from 4:30 to 5, and I think they're going to light the Christmas tree as well. Big Christmas parade at 5 p.m. Lighted Christmas parade is new to this year's event, and I don't know when they're going to light the Christmas tree. It doesn't really say. What else going on this weekend and on today? Well, you don't want to miss this. Oh, there's the official tree lighting at 5:30 in the old courthouse, at the old courthouse lawn. So you don't want to miss that. What else is today? You don't want to miss this either, ladies and gentlemen. This is National Pie Day. One of 2 or 3 times they celebrate National Pie Day each year on December 1st. Dessert lovers across the United States enjoy a slice of their favorite on National Pie Day. Pie is so delicious, we celebrate it twice a year. The more popular date, probably January 23rd. Or actually, I think they must do it 3 times a year, because you always hear about March 14th.
Isn't there a fruit pie day too?
Oh, there's probably all kinds of different.
Yeah, I think there's a fruit pie day, and probably, I don't know.
Here's what people like. What are the 3 most favorite types of pie? Now, if you add up the numbers, it's going to add up to more than 100%.
Definitely.
That's because they took 3 choices from everybody.
Should be 300% then.
Well, that's only if there's a different pies, different choices for everybody, right? How many percent are there on there? 200?
Well, there's 50 right there, and
that's
50 and 70 and
it's
250.
Do you think that makes sense, though? Apple is the top dog at 47%.
I think I'm partial. I know you're not a fan, but mine is pecan. So mine's down there a little bit. Yeah, I knew you weren't.
And I'm not a fan of the blueberry pie much.
No.
I don't.
I like key lime, but I wouldn't put it in my top 3. Pete's delicious.
Key lime anywhere near top 3.
I'm kind of surprised they're considering apple crumble and apple pie 2 different things. I mean, they are, but
I wouldn't count apple crumble as a pie.
No, me either. And I'm really surprised pumpkin's as high as it is. Pumpkin's fine and all, but man, it's pretty basic.
I think it's because it's popular. I think it's just a popularity contest. I would probably go with chocolate cream, apple, and I like lemon meringue a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I like cherry a lot.
There's no coconut cream up there either.
No, coconut cream didn't make the cut.
I like a good coconut cream.
Must not be everybody's cup of tea or anything like that. That's a shame. But what else going on in addition to being National Pie Day? Friday is also, you got to take care of these people. It's National Bartender Day. National Bartender Day falls on the first Friday of December every year, also known as National Bartender Appreciation Day. This observance takes place to make a toast to the men and women working the late nights. The mines contain an index of creative cocktails and mixed drinks to quench their patrons' thirst. The best bartenders keep an eye out for their clientele. They bring you in with some of the best chili and snacks as well, and keep you coming back with all year long with football, baseball, basketball, hockey, whatever. Show your bartender some appreciation. Tip them extra well today. Hey, you need to tip them well every day anyway. Be the designated driver for your group. Accept the taxi when it's off, or make their job a little bit easier. As always, remember to never drink and drive. And who do you think started National Bartender Day?
I got nothing.
Sailor Jerry Rum.
I like Sailor Jerry.
Yeah,
that's good. I like Sailor Jerry.
I like Sailor Jerry. That's pretty solid rum. Do bartenders have to be licensed?
No.
No. In the United States, bartenders do not have to be licensed to work as a bartender.
But they can get a license?
However, many states offer programs.
All right, that's what I was trying to think
that ensure compliance with state and local laws. Some of these programs are mandatory.
Yeah.
So maybe if they're serving food or something like that. What else going on today, ladies and gentlemen? This is Antarctica Day on December 1st. Antarctica Day recognizes the anniversary of the Antarctic Treaty. It's also a day to learn more about the cold and barren continent. When did the humans discover Antarctica? Or at least when was it claimed?
1800.
That's pretty good. How about 1820? That's not bad. Of course,
Been sailing for a long time prior to that before they found it. Then
I'm guessing they were as I don't know. I've just frozen, haven't I?
Locked up on you, huh?
I just got locked up. Let's see if.
Are we even on?
I think we are on, but we're not on. We're not on YouTube because we had issues with YouTube. But let me go make a quick survey of the scene, and I'll see because I can't kill the microphones either. What happened? I believe just sit there quietly.
I will sit here quietly, Bruce. I will say nothing.
And 306 West Main Street in Salem. Chapman's features a full line of furniture, including Ashley Furniture, bedding by Sealy and Bimco, and the largest selection of rugs in Southern Illinois. They have a huge selection of recliners, including lift and power, and wallpaper and border in stock at closeout prices. Call 618-548-2221 for the best price around.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm going to switch cameras. Let's welcome you back here to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. Sorry when we were so rudely interrupted. Didn't give me a chance to tell you about the sports on TV tonight. There's a lot. I can tell you all about
Friday night.
It's Friday night. A couple of football games we'll get into here in a minute because, by the way, we're covering each football game in the next segment or two. Each college.
Every one, huh?
Every one.
Wow.
And we are going to
comprehensive.
We are comprehensive, and we are going to tell them when we're covering. We're going to do this a little out of order. We're going to tell them when we're covering if we have a bet on the game.
We got it spread out pretty good.
We got them spread out pretty good. There are two football games tonight. We'll get to those in a second. NBA basketball, the Sixers at the Celtics, and the Nuggets at the Suns. By the way, I'm also going to plan on talking about the NBA in season.
I hope so you can explain it to me a little bit better.
I will do that. I will. I look forward to the challenge.
I know the NBA players aren't overly loving it.
The ones who advanced are.
Well, maybe, but the guys that got to run the score up because of the point differentials is a little weird.
Yeah, well, that's...
You got the B team substitutes and versus the starters to run the points up. So.
To paraphrase Don Draper, that's what the money's for.
That's true. Yeah.
That's why you get paid. College basketball, good games tonight at a triple header on Fox Sports 1. Number 6, Houston's at Xavier. That's a solid game. Iowa State is at DePaul at 7:30, and Boise State's at St. Mary's at 9:30. On Big Ten Network, doubleheader, it's Maryland at Indiana. They're into conference play.
Friday night doubleheader, huh?
Yeah, Friday night doubleheader, Maryland at Indiana. And then, who knows? The Purdue Boilermakers head into Evanston tonight to take on the Cats.
Number 1, Purdue.
Number 1, Purdue Boilermakers. And well-deserved.
Absolutely. They beat a murderer's row out there.
They sure did. 6 p.m. Tonight on ESPN2 on the Deuce. St. John's Red Storm opens plays at West Virginia. And then the big one at 8 o'clock, UConn, the number 4 UConn Huskies will be at Kansas taking on the Jayhawks.
Good game. Man, Kansas is scheduled this year. I'll give them credit for that.
Kansas is loaded. Kansas is loading up the schedule, and they've already, lost 2 now?
I mean, it may be, but they played. You name it, they played. They played well. I think they just lost to Marquette, and that was a close one.
Yeah, that was a good game. College football championship weekend is here. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
What do we got? You got a list of, what is there, 10 games?
10 games. There's the first 4, next 3, next 3. So we'll start out. Let's start out with the games tonight. New Mexico State at Liberty. And this is at Liberty. This is not at a neutral site.
Undefeated Liberty.
Undefeated Liberty, New Mexico State with Jerry Kill.
And just coming off a win a couple weeks ago against Auburn. So
a win over Auburn. They had a tough
Auburn
matchup
almost took out Alabama here last weekend.
Auburn probably
should have.
Well, certainly could have taken.
Should have taken fourth down
Alabama. I felt bad about that because I bet on Alabama, and if I was going to lose the bet, I'd rather they lose the game.
Yeah. Instead of the cover.
Mm-hmm. And they didn't cover. Mm-hmm. I mean, they weren't close to covering. It was 14 or something.
Yeah.
Stupid.
They should have lost by 6.
Well, I talking to the guy, by the way, who was Mr. College Football last week.
Yeah, Mr. College Football, too. No.
Congratulations.
That movie, I am above 500 now in college football.
There you go. I love it. Although as a team, we still kind of need a little bit of work. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I am in on this game. I'm in on the New Mexico State Liberty contest.
And so is Weeze.
And so is Weeze. What does Weeze have?
He's taking New Mexico State. He's taking Jerry Kill, same as you.
I'm taking Jerry Kill. Liberty, even though Liberty beat New Mexico State by 2 touchdowns about 8 weeks ago or 10 weeks ago. It was like the 3rd or 4th game of the season.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's an entire season ago. New Mexico State is 10-2 against the spread. Liberty 8-4. Good game. I just think Jerry Kill keeps it close.
It's just a little bit too big of a number.
It's too big. It really is.
Not saying that Liberty won't win that game, but the 11 points is too much.
Speaking of too big a number, and I think we've got people playing on this one, how about that Oregon-Washington game?
I mean, the big number on this one's the over-under with 65. So, these two teams played here a handful of weeks back. Washington came out on top. But since then, Oregon is, obviously.
Washington is an undefeated team.
Yeah.
And they are getting absolutely
almost
respect.
double figures.
Wow. I mean, Oregon's a good team, but my heavens.
Oregon's been beating teams by halftime and just coasting the rest of the game.
And then but lost to Washington.
They did. They lost to Washington.
At Washington. Are any of us on that one?
Oh, yeah. I am actually on Oregon minus the 9.5.
Okay, you're taking Oregon. You're picking the roll.
Yeah, I am. I like Washington. I think they're good. I think Washington's defense might be a touch better than Oregon's defense, but Oregon's offense is just on a roll right now of some crazy amount. I mean, Bo Nix.
Unstoppable.
Bo Nix right now, to me, is the leader of the Heisman.
Well,
he had 5 touchdowns in the halftime here.
To the odds makers, he's the leader in the Heisman.
There you go.
Although there's some word now that this Jaden Daniels, the Jaden Daniels train is reloading.
Yeah,
and the
Jaden Daniels numbers
SEC
are
voters
ridiculous.
are beginning to make. So yeah, it's going to be one of the closest races ever for the Heisman. That's one of the things.
But yeah, so I'm on Oregon minus 9.5, and Jamie's also on it, but he's on the over. He likes the over 66, which
It's come down.
it's a good bet. Yeah, it's come down to 65.
Miami of Ohio at Toledo. I would have bet this game, but it was too high. Too big a number. I like Toledo, but I don't like that hook. I don't like that 5 right there. So that 0.5.
You know, if they're going to put that out there, if they're going to give that hook, they're going to leave that there. They think they're a better team than that. If not, they would have put it at 7 or the 6.5 to make you try to bet it.
I know it.
They threw that there to entice you.
No, they're not going to get it.
They want you to take that
Toledo,
plus 7.5.
The ladies and gentlemen, Toledo has lost one game this year, and it was on a final last-second touchdown kick by Illinois. That's the only game Toledo lost.
Bowl bound Illinois.
3 months ago. No. I didn't mean to bring up Illinois today. That was a mistake.
Accident.
I don't think anybody has any bets on Miami.
Nope, not that one.
How about Texas and Oklahoma? That is a huge number. I'm not sure anybody has any bets on that, do they?
I thought I saw no. Yeah, Weeze is on. He's of course we got Weeze math in here. Weeze has got 15.5. So somewhere Weeze found an extra 1.5 on that one.
15.5.
That's what he's got. But he's taking Oklahoma State.
Oh, okay, so he's got plus 15.
Yeah, he's taking the points.
Okay, well, that's cool. I tell you what, let's do. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, talk about the rest of the college football games, and we'll do that when we return here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a second.
Hi, my name is Landon Carter, and I'm a financial consultant at Benjamin F. Edwards in Florida. Whether you're planning to send a loved one to school, preparing for retirement, or passing your wealth to the next generation, we have the knowledge and perspective to implement financial strategies that will help you move smoothly through life's transitions. Here at Edwards, our clients know that we are fully invested in their financial future. To find out more, Cole Duke and I invite you to give us a call at 618-508-8050. Benjamin F. Edwards, member SIPC.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Because they're going to run that. That's going to be.
Yeah.
It is going to be one quick football game. I mean, I take the under the whatever the total is for the game
number
time.
of plays.
Yeah, it is going to be a quick football game.
Welcome. Well, you see, that's a late one too, so get people to sleep at a decent hour.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at some more college football. Boise State, UNLV. I am surprised that UNLV is a 2.5-point underdog here. I didn't bet it, but the year that they've had, I'm really and Boise State firing their coach. I'm kind of surprised that Boise State's favored here.
Yeah, and I took UNLV plus 2.5. I want to say they're 9-3 on the year.
Is that your number on this one?
Yeah, I got 2.5 on it. Is that what it says up? Yeah, that's what it says up there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm on UNLV plus 2.5 there. It looks like I'm the only one taking that game. It's simply because they're a covering machine.
They are a cover machine,
So-
and they're Dave Odom has found the right level. Missouri was too high a level for him, but he is. Or is it Dave? It's not Larry.
Def is not Larry. No. I think it's Dave, isn't it?
I think it is Dave. Then the big one Saturday afternoon, the huge one in the afternoon set,
The one we knew we were going to see.
is Georgia down to -6. Alabama's +6. I was kind of angry about the juice there on both of those being at 112 whenever I made this bet. That's just wrong. They're taking advantage of people like me that I
That want to bet it.
that want to bet it. But I did bet it, and I think I got to tell you, Lucas, I think this is just made for Beck to just throw it downfield, that big tight end. Boom, 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 down the field, score. I think Georgia runs them. The way Alabama's playing.
I agree. This past weekend, they did not play good, but that Milroe kid can play football. He's a dangerous. I mean, he can throw, he can run. He's going to get out and get his 20 yards.
Going to be tough to throw and run from his back, Lucas.
Oh, okay. It's hard to run from your back, yes, but they're going to have to contain. I mean, Georgia's going to have to play their lane.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. At least Georgia will have defensive linemen actually trying to tackle him, as opposed to Auburn the last 2 minutes of the game, where the defensive linemen were dancing with the offensive
They'd be like, all right, where are we going to go?
Which way are we going here?
Now, that being said, I think you're in for 150 yards that game, but I mean, and he had one great pass. I know that.
So yeah, I'm on.
Yeah, you got Georgia minus a 6 there.
I'm Georgia -6. Nobody else on
Jamie's got Alabama plus 5.5.
Okay.
So he's on the other side of it.
Well, we could push, I guess.
I was about to say.
He could win and I could push.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I could win and he could push, right?
Yeah.
And he can't push it.
Yeah, he can't push it at 5.5.
He can't push it 5.5. But yeah, that'll be a fun one. And also at the same time, the poor little orphan child nobody's going to pay attention to.
No, that game's going to get lost.
That game's getting lost. Appalachian State playing Troy. Neither of them are the team that anybody wanted to see there. Everybody wanted to see James Madison. By the way, did you see the James Madison coach left this afternoon?
I did.
Yeah. Going to Indiana.
Yeah.
How about that? That's pretty good. Left on Thursday afternoon. Pardon me. What can we say about Appalachian and Troy? Neither of them should be there. I guess nobody picked him, right?
No, I was just looking through. Nobody's got him, so.
All right. Well, let's. You want to pick it? +6. I'm taking Appy State.
Appy State's been there before. I'll do this.
And Appy State's playing good.
They've got a history of being a good football team.
Let's move later. Well, same time in the afternoon at 2 o'clock 3 o'clock starts. So these are those are Central times. And SMU and Tulane. I love Tulane.
I have all year long.
And they've stumbled a little bit, stubbed their toe a little bit, but I think Tulane wins that. Nobody's on that, right?
No, nobody's on that game.
Louisville and Florida, the night games are the huge ones. The night games are gigantic. Louisville trying to keep Florida State out of the playoff, and of course Michigan and Iowa. I don't know. If Iowa shocks Michigan, does Michigan still get in the playoff?
No. If you get beat by Iowa, you're not in the playoff. I'm sorry.
Well, actually, you don't have to say you're sorry.
Nah, I mean, no.
I think you're right. Yeah, but does Ohio State get in if Iowa somehow?
No. Let's just say the playoffs would be in turmoil if that game actually went that early.
Well,
there would be a lot of shuffling.
We'll discuss that game more at length here in a minute. Louisville just lost to Kentucky on Saturday.
Yeah.
However, they didn't need to win. They already had it. Is it? You think maybe it was something Louisville looking forward to this game with Florida State? Both teams were already in.
But that's a rivalry game. You don't
Kentucky game.
Yeah, Louisville, Kentucky. You don't look away from that if you're Louisville. I just think Kentucky got up, played a good game against them, and beat them. That being said, I'm concerned with Florida State's quarterback. Travis is out; he's out for the year. Without him, I just don't think they're nearly the team that they were with him.
I'm really kind of surprised Florida State's favored.
I am too.
at 2.5. Do we have anybody on the play in this game?
Jamie's on Florida State -2.5, and so is Weeze.
That's the thing. Jamie, I can understand being on Florida State. I'm kind of surprised by Brian being on Florida State. Like, Jamie's a former Florida State fan. That makes some sense. Okay, Michigan, Iowa. We've talked a little about it.
For all your betting fun at 35 points.
35 points to the over.
Which is a huge number for Iowa.
Oh, gosh.
Listen, this game is one of those. This is Big Ten football. This is going to be, I'm going to run it and smash it down the throat.
It's the last game of the Big Ten West. Big Ten West last stand, man.
Yeah.
The last stand of Big Ten West football.
Yeah, it's listen, let's put this in perspective. Bruce Dickey made his bet on this game. All right, it was Iowa under 6.5.
Iowa under 6.5.
So he expects no touchdown in that game from Iowa.
No touchdown on Iowa. I feel good about. I did a little math work on this.
Okay.
In my head, I felt good about Iowa kicking a couple of field goals. I'd still win. Iowa gets a safety and a field goal. I'd still win. I feel pretty good about it. Plus, the first half, ladies and gentlemen, they're offering, at least now here on Bet Rivers, it's first half Iowa's team point numbers 2.5, over and under 2.5. In Vegas, you can get it at half a point.
In other words, they feel a shutout coming in the first half.
Shutout coming in the first half.
You know that. Listen, when Iowa gets down,
Iowa's best punt returner is out.
Yeah,
kickoff returner is out.
This one's going to go. This one's going to go low. I don't know if it's going to go 35 low because I still think Michigan's offense is good enough to put up.
They
28,
scored 30 against
points.
A good Ohio State defense.
Right. And so I took Michigan -22.5 simply because I just don't think Iowa scores, and I think 22.5 is enough for them to cover that.
So if you were picking a final score, let's both of us pick a final score because I haven't picked a final score, but I know what I'm going to pick.
27-3.
24-0. I think it's a shutout. I would bet on a shutout. If it was showing up as a shutout, I would have taken that.
I could see a turnover on Iowa's side of in Michigan's side of the field and not advance it, get
only if they get some of that awful Kirk Ferentz magic.
Yeah,
and Brian,
you know what's going to happen? Iowa's going to come out, take the ball, run right down the field, score touchdown, and be like,
and I'll be out.
It's ridiculous.
And my bet will be over. My bet will be over within the first 4 minutes of the game. That's what's you lazy bets, you takes your chances, don't you?
Be like, oh, that was fun.
That was a good time. I had a good time. Enjoy college football weekend. We're going to come back and talk about the NFL right after this. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire. But my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Bruce Dickey. This is Lucas Vaughan. And we are talking sports, talk college football, let's talk a little bit of NFL.
Okay. You want to talk about last week?
If you like.
Number one, terrible schedule of games. Last week was horrible.
Sunday.
Yeah, on Sunday.
On Sunday.
Except for
Thursday was okay.
Buffalo and Philly. Fantastic football game.
That was a fantastic game.
Philly comes back, and then obviously the Monday night game was fantastic also. So a huge 12-10 win.
I watched.
Shut up.
I watched a little bit of the Philly game. I didn't watch.
It was good.
I was kind of busy most of the weekend, and I didn't get a chance to watch any of the Thursday games. How about your Bears knocking off?
That was Monday.
I'm sorry.
12-10 on Monday.
The Bears knocking off the Vikings.
Yeah,
on
first
Monday.
team to win this year without scoring a touchdown. I mean, we got that going for us. We're record setters.
It's setting up the week for the Iowa Hawkeyes.
There we go. Oh boy, that's how we're getting predicted. We're being compared to Iowa. Great. The Thursday games are good. Started out with a Green Bay blowout. The other two games are pretty solid. Well, I take that back. Dallas
was not.
Dallas is good.
Dallas is playing really well right now.
And that's one of my bets this week.
Dallas is playing really well 2 months
Especially
before they need to. The huge game this weekend, of course, is San Francisco at Philadelphia. That's
amazingly enough. San Fran's a 2.5 point favorite.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, that surprises me.
I mean, here's what the standings look like. Well, did I freeze up again?
Screen showing over there.
It just froze up again. Somebody must be messing around. Well, the Niners are playing at Philadelphia, right? Yeah. So Philadelphia lucks into beating Buffalo. Would you call that luck?
I don't know that I call it luck. They keep coming back in these second halves against what are supposed to be really good teams also. They're not just coming back against the Jets and the Bears of the league. It's supposed to be good teams they're coming back on.
Well, they came back against they play second half.
They do.
Makes you wonder what happens in the first half for the Philadelphia
The week
Eagles.
before that, it was KC. KC had them down at half, and they came back and beat KC. So
shut Kansas City out.
Yeah, shut KC out in the second half. Yeah, right.
Well, what a run! If you'd have told the Eagles like a month ago, okay, you got Kansas City, Buffalo, and San Francisco in a row, and you got they've got another all three.
Yeah, and they got who was it this week too? San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they had 6 games against top echelon football teams
the Cowboys
in the NFL.
Twice.
Yeah, and so far they're 3-0 halfway through all that.
Wow.
So I mean, Philadelphia's for real.
Philadelphia's the real deal. What's the feeling in Bearstown about Justin Fields? Are we gonna sign Justin Fields to the extra contract, or are we gonna let him go?
That's the favorite thing with Bears fans. Is it's good you've got the Bears fans that are kind of level-headed and see everything like myself, and then you got the Bears fans that they want to burn everything down. They want to start with a whole new quarterback, running back, offensive line, defensive line, linebackers. They just want to get rid of everything.
Yeah.
Listen, Justin Fields is way better. I watch a lot of NFL football. Football.
I
he
can't
is
imagine.
Way better than most of these quarterbacks.
I can't imagine just burning it all down and restarting because. For that matter, how can you trust your guys to make a good pick?
Yeah. No, it's,
I mean, you could end up, I guess the jury's not quite all the way. It's still out on Bryce Young. He might end up being a decent quarterback.
He's got a long way to go right now.
He got a long way to go. But, Justin Fields looked kind of rough his first year, too.
Yeah, and Justin Fields played a great game. had 2 late fumbles, got the ball back, drove them down the field for the winning field goal. So I'm a Justin Fields believer. That being said, I was a Mitch Trubisky believer too. I still blame that on Nagy. I will take that to my grave. That's a Nagy issue.
Is that a Nagy problem?
Oh, that's not a Mitch issue. That's a Nagy issue.
Okay. I would feel more comfortable being a Justin Fields believer if I could be a Eberflus believer.
Okay, I do agree with you there. I'm not a believer.
And of course,
on
I've been anti the Hallis family for the McCaskey family. I guess now for years. I mean, I think the only way, if you're going to burn it down,
you have to start at the top.
You got to start at the
you have to have new ownership.
You got to have new ownership.
And there's people that have been yelling for that for years too. But if I own the Bears, I ain't selling them.
Yeah, you're just basically printing
I'll
money.
give them what they get paid for them.
Huh?
I'll give them what they paid for them originally. No problem.
You can afford that.
I can afford that.
What did he? How?
It's like $1,000.
It was like $20,000.
Yeah, it was something stupid.
It was $20,000 that he started that team with. So yeah, well, you can. There you go. It'd become an NFL owner.
There you go. And then go to a new stadium and be like, hey, you guys figure that out.
That's all right. I wonder if I've got these working again yet. No, I'm going to have to mess around over there in a second. Okay. Let's talk about the particular games this weekend then. Any game in particular, besides the San Francisco?
Yeah, that San Fran
the
Philly
Chiefs
one.
at the Packers.
That's a good one.
That ought to be a good game. The Packers have kind of they're playing solid football. Did you see the stat this week? Through 11 starts of their careers, Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love have the exact same yardage, and they have very similar touchdowns and interceptions. It's almost the exact. It is the exact same. It's like 2,974 yards.
He's picked it up last couple weeks. He sure has looked way better than he did starting the year out. So yeah. I mean, maybe they've got. I hope they don't have anything with him, but maybe they do. Yeah, don't you do that. I'm not. I was hoping for a bust and a revolving door quarterbacks in Green Bay.
Yeah. Tell me about. Let's talk about our bets then. Go back to the bets there because I can't pull them up here.
Hey,
for some reason.
You know what we'll do is we'll start with what we went last week in the NFL.
How did we do last week?
We
in
went
the NFL?
6-2, which is a heavily winning week. Weez lost one and I lost one.
I was 2-0 in the NFL. I feel very proud. Is this my time to give the speech?
About winning it all? You might. You know what? The good thing about me and you is we're a combined 8 games over 500.
There you go.
So that's good. By the way, you're 8 games over 500.
The NFL was fun last week, and I mean, you look back at the ones. Mine were both rocking chair games.
Yeah,
they were just. They were close on the line, but heck, they both were big, easy wins.
Yeah, and I thought I had a win on the Jacksonville Houston game. Started out first 2 possessions. I think it was 2 touchdowns. I was like, it's going to go over easy. Made it to I think 45, over 47.5. So it was close. Oh, well. They should have gone over.
Oh, well.
All right, you want to know this week's?
Let's start with this week's.
All right, Weez, he's going to take the 49ers. He likes that game. And listen, it's a great game. 49ers -2 versus Philadelphia. I just think this game can go either way. I mean, they're both two great football teams. And then he's on the Falcons, -1.5 versus the Jets. Falcons won last week over the Saints. Looked pretty good. The Jets are, the Jets are the Jets.
Okay. Time out.
Okay.
Let's talk about the Jets.
All right. What do we want to?
Aaron Rodgers was at practice this week.
He was cleared to practice with a torn Achilles.
Did you see the video?
No.
He looked pretty good. He was out there.
I hope he comes back early.
When do they play the Bears?
I don't. They probably don't. I'm sure.
I shouldn't say that. What is it? I own Chicago.
Yeah. Well, you got to be like that.
Huh?
Well, you got to be like that.
Because I'd like to see the Bears playing him in the ground.
Well, I want to do that when he's healthy, not when he can. I'll be like, my Achilles was really bad. Shouldn't have played then.
But yeah, okay. So Did you see who's going to start for the Jets this week?
Yeah, I did. And Wilson's a third stringer. He's not even second stringer.
He's not second stringer.
Who was it? I can't remember now.
Joe Flacco.
Oh, that's right.
They're bringing Joe Flacco back.
I mean, the question I have is why? What does this do?
Why does Joe Flacco want to play?
Yeah, what does this do for your organization in general to have Joe Flacco start for you? It doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't understand.
I did watch that kid, O'Boyle kid, last week. That ain't the answer. Sorry, Tim O'Boyle, but you ain't the answer, son.
Oh no, it makes you. If you're a Jets fan, you just got to feel sick. Why wouldn't we do something with this good defense? Why not go get a quarterback 8 weeks ago when we could have?
Yeah,
10 weeks ago.
Let's say.
Then again,
Carson Wentz is still out there. Unless he's still with St. Louis, or the Rams, the LA Rams.
I think he did sign last week?
Whenever they thought Stafford was going to be out, they signed Wentz. I don't know if they kept him on the roster or not.
Oh, boy. That's just something. Okay, what do we got next?
All right, Jamie. He's on Arizona plus 5.5 at Pitt. I don't know.
Arizona plus 5.5 at Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I don't like Arizona going in Pitt.
The only thing I would say about that, and only thing in his favor, Pittsburgh plays close games.
Yeah, they do, and I believe they're 7-4 right now.
They're 7-4.
Came off a good win last week.
Kenny Pickett is playing better.
They threw for over 400 yards for the first time in 2021. I think was the last time they threw for over 400 yards.
Big Ben was not quite so big.
Yeah. So their offense is hopefully opening up some. And then he's on, excuse me, the Bucks -5 versus the Panthers. I think this is more than anything a fade against the Panthers.
It's got to be.
I mean,
although you've got a new coach on the Panthers. They fired Frank Reich this week, and
they put this Tabor, a special teams kid in there, a guy in there, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, they fired all the coaches who wanted them to draft C.J. Stroud. They kept the coaches who wanted them to draft Bryce Young.
Wow, that's
how they did.
That's some Roman stuff right there.
That's how they did. McCown got fired.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how they did it. So yeah, it's kind of a mess. I can see.
That is a mess.
I can see there are some teams that get the new coach and things just, what the heck just happened there?
TV went out.
That's not the TV.
Oh, that's not. You got your screen?
It was the TV.
Are we still on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We're still talking.
We're still talking.
Let me turn the TV. This is the weirdest deal of all time. Do not curse.
I got the screens down there.
We're still going. As far as I know, unless the camera's still running.
Yeah, I got the red light over there.
That was the weird.
Hey, you ain't got to mute it.
No, I can't mute it.
You can't mute the TV?
Oh, the mute. Yeah, I can mute the TV.
It's on.
Is it hot?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, it is hot. All right, what I was saying.
There we go.
Well,
there you go.
What I was saying. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through this.
Do we have another
9
hour?
minutes to go. We got 7 minutes to go. No, I don't have another hour. I've got to call a basketball game in less than an hour.
Well, that's where I'm going to my daughter's game.
Some teams respond well to a new coach, like the Raiders. The Raiders, they brought in, what was his name? Octavio, what's his
name?
I was going to say Octavio Spencer, but that's wrong. That's Octavia Spencer is the actress from The Help.
Probably not her.
Probably not her.
Yeah, they fired McDaniel. That's right. I was trying to think who
they fired McDaniel. Yeah, but I think that's an entirely different dynamic in Carolina as there was in Oakland or in LA or Las Vegas. I mean,
this kind of sounds like you said, a split. And be like, listen, I didn't get my guy, and so it sounds to me like it's a split. Maybe even the team, the coaching staff, and everywhere else.
Yeah,
what a bad situation that is.
And they've got, and everybody else has the guy that they're stuck with.
Right.
And the owner says he's going to be good. He may be good. It might take
I guess the owner had the call on the quarterback.
It might take orthotics in his shoes or something, so he doesn't have to jump to pass the ball.
So you said they were going to take Stroud, huh? So if it wasn't Bryce Young, it was Stroud was the one,
it was certainly Stroud. They talked to McCown and Reich were at the
and Reich was an NFL quarterback.
Yeah, McCown was too.
Yeah.
And they were talking to Stroud at the Ohio State Pro Day and said, "Boy, we are looking forward to." They know he's a good basketball player. They said, "We're looking forward to playing 1-on-1. We got a court right in Charlotte where we love to play." And they were planning it. The whole plan was made to get C.J. Stroud in Carolina,
and the owner said no
because they thought the Bears were going to the Bears messed up their thought process somehow.
Good. And we got their pick.
And you got their pick.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. It really. I mean, if you're a Bears fan, you've got to really gloat about what you did to the Carolina Panthers. You destroyed another organization.
You're going to look back at this
years
trade
to come
and go, "Man, the Bears sure did do good on that one."
Oh, we got DJ Moore, the number 1 pick. How about that?
Yeah. And more.
And
more.
That's the thing. They're probably not going to keep the number 1 pick. Do you think?
Who?
Bears.
I hope they don't. I hope we get
another half a dozen players.
Another crazy amount of value out of Caleb Williams. I absolutely hope that's what we get.
I wouldn't blame you for.
I would. That's what needs to happen.
That makes a ton of sense. That makes a ton of sense. All right, where are we here?
Me.
Bets.
All right, and I know this is a Thursday night game.
You already said Weeze too, right?
Yeah, I did Weezes. I'm on the Cowboys -9. They're at home versus Seattle. The Cowboys are 5-0 at home, straight up, winning by an average of 29 points a game.
Wow.
I don't care what until somebody plays them close at home. I'm going to take it. That's been easy money for them.
Yeah, it has been easy money.
And then I'm on Indy and Tennessee over 42.5. Indy likes to score.
They love.
they like to score. They put up big numbers, and I think Will Levis is
Jonathan Taylor's hurt.
Yeah, but Zach Moss has played great all year long.
Yes, he has.
Even in the backup role, Zach Moss played good football.
That's on Thursday night?
No, Dallas is Thursday night. Tonight.
Dallas and Seahawks.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the reason I'm asking is because I've got Moss on my fantasy team, and I'm trying to decide whether to put him in.
Yeah. But, yeah, I love the Tennessee and Indy over 42.5. I actually think Levis is a solid quarterback, and Derrick Henry put up 2 touchdowns last week. Indy's defense is not the best defense in the world. So
what do I have going?
You've got the Broncos plus 3.5 at the Texans. All right, I want to hear this justification.
I like the Broncos defense.
Broncos are solid.
Broncos are playing good defense. I think the Russell Wilson has kind of pulled the team. Let me rephrase that. Russell Wilson is not quite the team divider that he was recently.
Yeah, that's definitely what he was.
He has quit being the divider. And Sean Payton's a good coach.
He is.
When he's got good defenders, which he does at Denver. He knows how to cheat, and he knows how to cheat without being undetected for long periods of time. And I think it's a coaching matchup. I think he's better than DeMeco Ryans.
Okay. I like Houston. I think Houston's a young, talented team. C.J. Stroud, like you said, is a darn good quarterback, and they're at home. I like that.
Yeah, and he wins.
Yeah, he does.
But he also wins close games.
He does. With that
3.5 points. The half was the big deal to me.
That one right there might mess with you.
The half was the big deal.
And then you got the Jaguars minus, I think that says 8.5 versus the Bengals.
It is 8.5. Yeah, that's Monday Night Football.
Yeah,
it's at Jacksonville. Jacksonville plays well in big time spots, and
Jake Browning looked okay last week.
Yeah,
not great, but okay.
They don't. The Bengals are really in a pickle.
Joe Mixon looks terrible. Jamar Chase didn't do a lot last week.
Yeah, well, Jamar Chase doesn't have his quarterback.
Yeah,
you know. Jamar's missing his quarterback. I was going to, there you go, folks. I would show you the screen, but I can't because we're having technical difficulties. Hopefully we're not at the game tonight.
I hope I don't get locked out. I got to go, man. Locked in the room.
You'll be, no, you can push out.
Okay.
I think.
No, you can't. Upstairs. I've walked in upstairs.
Upstairs, you might be locked in.
Yeah,
you might be locked in upstairs. We've got 10 seconds. You want me to tell you about the tournament?
Yeah, please. Tell me exactly how it works.
They want to go to Vegas. You got to get to Vegas. Somebody said, $500,000 in Vegas? Yeah, I'll be okay with that. All 4 teams get $500,000, the ones that go to Vegas. I'm going to you think about that and say something if you want.
So $500,000. So the teams that win go to Vegas to play in that tournament?
Yes.
And is that just a straight one-on? I mean, no tournament style?
It's 4 games.
Huh. Interesting.